Okay guys, I'm going to design up some armrests here. I've got an idea about 200 by 100 sort of size. So what I'll do, I'll just draw a box to start with. And that way we'll get a bit of a rough idea what we want. So I'll just make it set up here, 100 by 100, 200 by 10. Let me get that right. Let me try again. It's late in the day. 100 by 100. So the idea here would be to maybe, I'll use it as a template, zoom in on it there, and I'll just draw it this way. That way you can manipulate it. Because otherwise, if you try and do it via a box, if you just draw a box, you can't change it. I'll show you what I mean. Because like you go into this and you select, and this way you can bend it. See, make it nice and curved. So that way we can get a bit of an armrest shape that we like. And we can stretch this out here and do all sorts of things with it. So makes it pretty cool. Get a bit of a shape going. So that basically shows how we get there. I did do one previously that I quite liked the shape of, so I was just showing you here how I did it, and that way we can manipulate it. So if we go back to my one I'd done previously, which is this one. So I've already cut this out and it actually worked quite good. So we'll make it black, and then the actual distance on the armrest here between the screws, I'll just have a bit of a measure. So what I want to do here is to just have a couple of circles. So we just get the circle one here, eclipse. I'm sure just make it, what's that, 6mm, that's too big. That'll just give me something to start on with the actual, when I go for this, put the screws in so that way I can get them both the same. So we'll make that, say, a 2mm diameter hole. Alright, oh, don't want to know one of those. Delete that. So what we want to do here now is we can go in here and duplicate it. So we can say go make it 2. Actually, we'll go the Y way be better. You can see it comes up there, total height spacing, so we're going to make it 100. Okay, so there's 102, so it's like in the sense of that, if we group that, we'll group it. We'll make it blue, because we're going to cut that first. And that becomes our, post there. So what I might do, if I get a rough sizing of our armrest here, so the overall length is, say, 130 by 45. So we draw a box saying it's rectangle. We can make it text, so it's just an outline. So we'll say it's, what do we reckon? It's 45 wide. 45 wide. Height's 130. So that roughly gives us our outline of the, stop doing that, of the actual armrest itself. So if we've centered that into there, oh, let's undo that. Gary forgot to group. So what we do is group this first, group that, and that way it'll stick together. Make that a line because it was a fill. Okay, so now we can see it. So now when we hit this button here, it'll just align it all. Then we can group that. And then that gives us our screw holes. So that way we can make sure that it's not sticking out past the side of the chair, shouldn't poke past that. Okay, so that is one side. So then we can go group that, copy Control V, and then we could mirror it, flip it, so we can do the left and the right side. Yep, and we're good to go. Save that, and then we'll cut that puppy out. What we can do, and then what I'll do, I'll also cut it out in foam. So either I could actually copy the whole thing again, I guess. Make it Control Copy, Control V. So what I want to do is actually cut it out in foam, so then we can just delete, ungroup that, and then we can get rid of these two here. We'll make this a different color, make these two here different colors, like it's green, and that could be our foam cutout. So that way when we come to cut it, it's all ready to go. So what we'll do here is we'll assign these colors here to, we'll cut out an MDF, and it'll probably be 10mm cut. It will be. So we're going to assign it to that black one. We'll assign it to the blue one as well, because that's going to be 10mm underneath. And then if we go to foam, let's see, foam here, we want to cut 12mm, say, which is this one, assign. So that cuts the foam. So we'll want to cut the blue stuff first, really. The green, that won't cut at all, that's just an outline. So we'll save that, and we'll send it to be chop chop. Let's see, file, I might save it as a version 2, because I think it's already up on the room there, or version 1 even. So I'm pretty sure, because what happens is I've got my over in the laser room, I've probably got it already open, because I did a bit of a test cut earlier, something I prepared earlier to make sure it kind of seemed right, and that's supposed to open. So what I'll do here now is to, that's saved, open up a new drawing, then it's clean sheet, so when I go to the laser room I can open it up. 10mm, like everything else, should tidy up, but no such thing as a tidy up. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yep. Looks like it should do. 10mm-ish. So what we're going to do here is maybe push this up to the front more. But that's going to work out for me too well. Put the gap on here. 10mm cut. Let's see. Actually, it's pretty good actually. Okay. So it's been cut out, hopefully. Oh, it's worked. Check it out. Nice. So we'll cut the other side, and we're looking good. Run it around there, right? So it's just going to make sure it fits in. I'm trying out the new DJI tracker. There's a DJI Osmo 6. So I'm just seeing if it works, see how we go. But it seems to be quite handy. I don't know if it'll give us a better view or not. So anyway, let's cut this one out. So you can see it's got the little wee holes in it, so that's good, eh? So that means when we come to put the actual screws in, we get it all located beautifully. So I'll make a left and right side, and then we'll cut some foam out. So I've got some foam here. So this is just like floor mats you can buy.
and actually cuts out really nicely, so I can use that as the top part of it. So basically I'll just stick this on there. The good thing about a laser, it'll be perfect, won't it? I won't move too fast, so just wait for that to get done. Okay, we're away this time. Cutting, pull that out. So I'll put this in next, and I'll just glue. I've got I won't use PVA. I think I'll use in the gun. I've got some glue, so we'll see how that goes. But if you find this interesting, it should be pretty straightforward. And that way, the next job will be to actually do the sides of the chair, just the covers, and then put the levers onto front and back, and then hopefully that job will be done. So this will be a pretty short video. Right, so we've got them ground off there a bit. I'm just going to use this construction glue to glue it on. Nothing too flash here. I mean, it looks like a chair. It's coming together quite nicely. Right, that'll be it for now. Let's see, we'll carry on regardless.
Okay, hi guys. So the first round, like I said, so I'll probably go through and change it up a bit. So what I'm going to do now, just zoom in on this, we're going to grab this one and we're going to put a bigger border around it. So what I want to do is to actually maybe a 5mm. Actually, you can see it made it bigger outward. Okay, so what that's done is given me a thin strip. So if I make two of these, it'll fit over these armrest bits, and then I'll make the outside one could be the pad, so I don't need this one here. Yeah, so that's like a 5mm border, which is probably enough just to cover the edge of that wood of the armrest, so just make it a bit more comfortable. So there'll just be a slip there, and then this one here I'll delete it, because what we want to do is make the actual top cover one of these. So that's the top cover. Yeah. So I'll just shift these over a bit because that's still okay. And then literally that's the other side, you know. So that should fit over top of that, which it does exactly. So that'll mean that we'll have a nice little edge to go around here, a nice soft bit like that. And then we've got the other part there. So I think what idea would be to glue these together. Actually, I can see I can go back, undo things. So I might actually make it 10mm on this, just to make it give it a bit more. So I can just change this to 10. Okay, and I'll just make this here that made that a bit thicker. So that's good. We can delete that because then we want to go back and Control V that bad boy. We'll shift this out of the way. And this becomes the new, that's probably a little bit better. Shouldn't take too much to change these things. So that's one side. What I'll probably do is Control copy and paste that, and then we'll probably mirror it like that. Just click up top, mirror selection. So that means it's got left left and right, because it is a different texture, so it just means that probably got a more fighting chance to, you know, get a bit more where it needs to be. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this, because the actual foam, which is in there on the right here, so it's actually only 12mm, so I'll change this, because at the moment it's 8 and 60, as you can see. So I'll change that to 20 and 40. So that, I think it's still cut it, but we'll find out, right? I've done a materials test on it ages ago, and it cuts pretty good. And it doesn't really matter cutting it a bit higher. Maybe it might melt it in a bit, but doesn't really matter too much. Just waste of power. And then I think we'll call that good to go. So we'll take this first part, we'll delete
that, we'll run that part of it. Now we've finished running that, we'll go back and I'll just run foam on its own. So we'll run that now. Now we're finished, then we just go back to, oh, it's the normal file. So I'll just save that and job done. Right, so I've glued these together here already, so that's something I prepared earlier. But what we'll do now, there's some desk space. Gary, come on man, you're going to have to tidy up at some point. Right, get them in, get to match the shapes. Match the shapes, match the shapes. That one maybe. Cool. Start off from a good place. Right, I'm just going to use this glue, the old nail stuff, building stuff. And then just put it on the inside here. Two here, I think that one. Tidy up the bench. Tidy up the bench. Cool. Can't complain about that too much. No one will listen, so I think that'll be a much better armrest, eh? What do you guys reckon? Check in the comments, but should be good. All right, we'll carry on then. Okay, guys, as we've said earlier, my first round of putting the rest on here, I've made some different ones, so hopefully they will be better. So we'll just take these ones here off. So there's the old ones we made, and these are the new ones, new and improved with the extra foam. So see if we can get these on, eh? One, yeah, they look better. What do you reckon? They'll work quite well. Old armrest taken away. New armrest, much better. So, yeah, so like I said, the next job is to do these bits around here and then get the bit thing up and down. But anyway, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching.